Is the thrill gone in your marriage?
Is your spouse's pilot light off?
Does it seem like you just can't do anything right?
Like nothing is good enough.
It's time to intentionally grow and thrive as a family.
Barry and Tammy Smith here, and we've been married for 25 years and parents for almost 19.
And we've had lots of ups and downs in our marriage, but we've definitely had more ups than downs, for sure.
I agree. But our first few years of marriage, it was pretty rough. And I think a big part of that was having too many expectations for each other.
That's probably true. I mean, everyone goes into a marriage with a list of dreams, desires, and wishes. We all do.
But as we've been talking about in the previous videos, the minute we put our dream, desire, or wish into our expectation box, the dynamic of the relationship instantly changes.
And that's when the lights go out in a lot of marriages. And that's when the thrill is gone, so to speak. And that's when you just can't seem to do anything right.
Nothing is good enough.
And sometimes this happens immediately, but other times it's more of a process.
Yeah, either way, we've learned 2 ways to know if you've moved your dreams, desires, and wishes into the expectation box.
Your expressions of gratitude.
And your acts of service.
That's it. And here's why. You normally don't express gratitude for things that you come to expect.
Just like an employee at work. You show up and do your work just because it's your job. You're supposed to do that.
And I doubt that your boss is going to throw a huge party of appreciation because you show up and go to work tomorrow.
The frequency or infrequency of your expressions of gratitude for that little daily routine things tells you in a heartbeat if you've mentally and emotionally transitioned from desire to expectations.
Now, some of you are stay-at-home moms, and maybe you've never looked your husband in the eye and said, you know what, thanks for allowing me to have one of my dreams come true, to be a stay-at-home mom.
Do you appreciate it? Whatever it is, have you expressed it to him?
Maybe some of you husbands have a wife like mine, and she just gets it all done, flat out. I mean, you walk in, and the laundry's done, and the dishes are done, and the house, it's all clean, and the meals too. It's amazing what Tammy can accomplish in the time that she has available. And I'm not just saying that because she's standing right there. But how many times have I genuinely said thank you? I'm guessing not enough, for sure.
Some guys might think, but isn't that what she's supposed to do?
Yeah, you're in the wrong box, my friend. You've got that definitely in the expectations box.
It's the expressions of gratitude.
How about thanks for shuffling the kids around all day and preparing the meals?
Gals, how about thanks for coming home, let alone coming home on time? Because there's a lot of spouses out there that just don't come home.
That's true.
They stay out all night and don't even know where they are sometimes.
You might be thinking, yeah, but that's a bit extreme. I want him home early, right? I'm not talking about my spouse is out all night. I'm saying I want him home early, and I get that.
But you have moved it from the desire to an expectation. It's going to put your marriage into a debt-debtor relationship, and it will destroy your unconditional love.
Expressions of gratitude and acts of service.
An act of service is like you walking by something around your house that needs to be done. And you know your spouse would normally do that, and you walk on by and let it go. They'll get it.
I've done that more than once. I would go by and, well, I do. I mean, it just, we're trying to be honest here.
Shame on you.
And whether it's the dishes or whether it's something, the stupid dog's toys on the ground or whatever it may be, and it's like, well, Tammy always picks that up. No, not always. And so sometimes I make the bed. I don't like making the bed. So sometimes, not very often, but occasionally I look at the bed and go, she'll get it.
You made it this morning?
Most times, no, I didn't this morning.
Yesterday morning.
I did most mornings because I'm usually the last one out.
That's true. Just like Barry said, the dishes or making the bed, you know you've moved from desires to expectations if your acts of service and expressions of gratitude are minimal.
Which probably means it's a me marriage.
So is it possible to keep everything inside the box of dreams, desires, and wishes? What would happen if you could?
Well, imagine in your marriage, just for a second, imagine your marriage trying to discover and meet all of your spouse's desires.
That's what unconditional love is all about, and that's when it happens, because it wasn't expected.
Intimacy and romance would be fueled big time. However, the expectations box, it weakens intimacy in a marriage.
The desires box gives you a covenant marriage saying, I will, even if you won't. It's not easy, but I will, even if you won't.
The expectations box gives you a contract marriage that says, I will only if you first. You have to go and do your part.
Yep.
And if you do that, then I'll do my part.
In the next 3 videos, we're going to show you how to get everything in the expectation box over to the desire box. It is possible.
It certainly is. And it begins with your answer to the one question. What does your spouse owe you?
Because the answer to that question tells you what's in the expectation box.
And until you know what's in there,
Yep.
you won't know how to move it from the expectations box into the dreams box.
What does your spouse owe you?
What do you think? What do some spouses that you know think that their spouse owes them? We won't
pick on you.
No, we're not going to say you. What does your spouse owe? But generally speaking, post that in the comments below. What do some spouses think that their spouse owes them?
It's kind of
that
like
could get a good dialogue going.
I'm asking for a friend.
I'm asking for a friend.
Yes.
What have you seen? What have you heard?
What does your spouse owe you?
We've got a new course called the Marriage Transformation Blueprint where you can dive deep into this marriage relationship.
And it's on sale right now at fwponline.com.
And we hope you'll like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. It helps us get the word out there.
And don't forget to post, what does your spouse owe you below? Or, I'm sorry, what do you think your spouse owes you, or what other people think their spouse owes them?
That's really confusing. I need a map to decide what she's thinking here. So go ahead and hit that thumbs up and share this thing, because no doubt someone you know probably needs to hear it.
Totally. And take the time to intentionally grow and thrive as a family. Is your spouse's pilot light off?
Does it seem like off? Is your spouse's pilot light off?
You are so...
Sorry, that was good. I just missed it.
I was going to say, what could you say about that one?